All right, we still have some Q&A. So one of the questions which I loved was, where do you get your energy from? Isn't that funny? I'm like, I
Oh
want
my
to know
goodness.
too. That's a great question.
I've actually always asked that. That's so funny. Because I do fitness videos as well. I
Right.
work for another online company, and they always ask, I call you the sunshine coach. Where do you get all the energy? It's because I love this. I love what I do. So the things that I'm passionate about, I have a lot of energy for. And I don't know if I get it from my mom. I remember when I was young, I would always be embarrassed because she was always like over the top. I'd be like, Mom, you're embarrassing me. And now I'm just like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna embarrass Ava until the day she leaves. She's gonna be so embarrassed. But really, I don't know. It's again back to getting your sleep,
Right.
good nutrition, and doing things that you love. And
Yeah.
I just think that caters so much energy.
For sure. By the way, with nutrition, do you have any tips for if you're, teaching early in the morning? Do you have
Yeah.
a morning routine where you're grabbing something healthy or snacks in
It,
between classes?
you got it. When you're teaching, so I teach from 4 to 7, Monday through Friday, and then I do my mentoring on the weekends. And when I'm teaching, it's 25 minutes. I have my pacing down, 25 to 28 minutes. And then in between each one, my classroom, I'm on the second floor of my house.
Okay.
So I always either go downstairs, even if I'm not hungry, I grab water. I have to get up and move so I can get some energy because you'll notice just going down and up the stairs, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm ready to go. Or I might go over, I literally have a yoga mat right over there behind my computer, and I'll go do a couple stretches. So in between each one, I do movement. And for nutrition, as far as snacks go, I have been sick. So I'm about 20 weeks pregnant, and it was hard. I was sick in the morning. So I originally would have like high protein snacks. I would have like a handful of nuts. I might have an apple cut up and dip in peanut butter. But I would always combine something with a protein.
Sure.
When I was sick, I couldn't stomach it. So I had crackers, I had ginger, I had things that I was like, I just have to eat what gets me through class.
Did you ever
So
get sick
really,
while teaching?
oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, this is what I'd have to do. 1 minute, please.
Oh
I'm so glad I have my own bathroom like right there. I hope the student never heard
Oh.
because I don't have my. But yes, I did get sick. I haven't anymore.
Okay.
Now that I'm a little further along, but yes, I would just say a good snack. I do snack. I take one snack while I'm teaching within that 3 hours, and then after the 3 hours, I have breakfast, which is just oatmeal and berries and something. And then I do snack every 2 to 4 hours. So from that point on, it just kind of starts your metabolism.
Sure.
But my first meal is a snack.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there's two questions related to that. One is about feedback, and then the other one is time management, especially when you're going to have two kids now. So do you have, and the feedback one's kind of related to, people are like, well, what do you do if you get bad feedback? So for example, if you were getting sick, did parents give you bad feedback because of that?
Well, good question. So my feedback generally is from the regular students that I see, so it's always very positive because they're the ones that rebook me all the time.
Of course.
But there was one parent, I think this was the only feedback that I was like, oh, sad. She just said, the teacher was great. She looked tired today though. And I was so tired that first trimester.
I'm
I was
sure.
like, I figured out how to do this to cover, let's see, the yawn. Oh yeah, I do this and the yawn. So I'm giving them a thumbs up. I'm not even kidding.
That's
Or I would
hilarious.
like get my whiteboard. I know my reward system. You earned, if I had a yawn, yep, that went right in front of me.
That is
And so
awesome. I love that
I learned
idea.
I had to hide it because if I'm yawning in class, you immediately look tired. But if they
Right.
have no idea, I don't look tired. So when she said that, I was like, I can't yawn in class. I
Right.
can't do that.
Right.
But yeah, with the negative feedback, I would always say if you do get it, don't like take it as your general. We do that as human beings. I mean, overall, I'm sure the feedback is positive. You get one negative, it's like, oh, nobody likes me. But I would just take it and learn from it.
Yep, exactly. And then, so what are you going to do when you have your second child? Do you have a plan in place or just going to wing it?
Great question. I am all about going with adjusting as you go. My
Sure.
plan is to take a month off, so I'll have a month, 4 weeks, and I will continue to do mentoring, not mentoring like live like this, but I will continue to coach people through the application process. I
Okay.
do that a lot of flexibility. I do it when Ava naps. I do it in the mornings when she's sleeping. So the fact that I can do that when both kids are sleeping,
Okay.
I'm happy to continue doing that. So I still have a source of income. However, as far as teaching goes, I'm going to start back up gradually. So I'm not going to go
Yeah.
back to 3 hours.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do it. My plan is just how I did it with Ava. So I'll train the baby for 4 weeks, and I know I'm going to be nursing. So what
Right.
I did with Ava, I nursed her. I woke up at 4, woke up the baby, nursed her. Then I went and taught at 4:30, so that gave me 30 minutes. And then I only taught for an hour block at first, and then an hour and a half block until I built up. The baby was able to go 2 hours, and I didn't have to go to the baby or take care of her. So
Right.
I really will just start slow and
Okay.
build back up my schedule. So there will be a kind of chunk when
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
But
For
I'm sure
sure.
that's true with everything. How am I going to go grocery shopping? I need to do
Right.
the click list. I hear that that's the thing to do.
What's the click list?
When you buy your groceries online and then you just go pick them up, I'm like, why am
Oh, I never
I doing
even
this?
knew that was an option.
Yeah, I know. And every time I'm at the grocery store, I'm like, why am I not doing this online? I don't know. Ava's over the peanut butter. Oh man.
Is that only for like certain stores or something?
I think so. Smith's has it. Walmart has it. I
Oh,
think
okay.
where else has it? There's a couple.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting. I'm out of the loop, I guess. Wow.
jump on that.
I know, right? Someone asked about your lighting. Do you have a certain setup for that?
So my lighting is, I'll show you. It's this lamp. That's it. That's all I have. It's a lamp from IKEA, and I
Okay.
put an LED light in it. So with the LED light, it makes a white light, and it burns actually brighter and longer and takes less energy. So when I had a yellow light, I had shadows, and you'll notice right now, I don't usually teach in the middle of the day, so I have a window right over here. There's a window. Ding, ding,
Okay.
ding. And so that's creating light on this side of my face. But
Yeah.
usually I have light that's just directly on the front. So like I could adjust this. It's movable, so I can adjust it to just hit this side of my face.
Okay.
So that's all I do. It's a standing lamp. And I can send you the link if you want it.
Sure. Um, one person says, "Why isn't she a part of the Facebook groups for VIP Kid?"
Oh, that's a good question. I know I've been asked that a couple of times. I'm actually on a couple of them. I'm on the VIP Kid community, I'm on the Utah teachers, and there's a superpower share. So those three. And I use them on occasion. So I
Okay.
use them like I wanted to connect with Utah teachers and get together for a meal or for dinner. So I got on there. Or if I'm having system errors to see if everyone else is having
Yeah.
them,
Right.
I'll log on there. Okay, am I the only one that's struggling? Oh, reassurance. Everyone else is too. So that's usually what I use it for. I don't, I know I'm not a common face on there. The same goes with the mentoring Facebook group and the mentoring Skype. I just, I feel like I spend so much time just answering comments and helping those
Right.
who are applicants that that's where all my time goes. And I think it's important to balance. So if I did
Right.
have extra time, I would probably be more present on there because I do think it's important to hear, I mean, what are issues people are having or how could I better help them in the videos?
Mhm.
But I always get so many requests already just through
I
YouTube
bet.
that I just don't, that's not at the top of my list or my
Right.
priorities.
Right.
But I do wish that I had time for it. I would be down for it. It's not, I don't have anything against it. I just, yep, it's a time.
All right.
So,
So just to wrap up, is there anything else that you want to share with the audience, advice or otherwise?
some advice, I would just say make sure that you teach the objectives and have fun. And if you get caught up in or overwhelmed with a new system or I have to teach an assessment, it's okay. You just do your best and you learn. Just
Yep.
like I'm going to have to learn when I have two kiddos. You said, what's your game plan? Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly. Nancy, thank you so much for being here. It was such a pleasure to have you, and I appreciate your time doing this interview. And now we're going to say goodbye. See you next time.
I'll see you. It was such a joy. I'm so glad you did this. You're awesome, Nikki.
Thanks. All right. See you guys.
Bye bye.
Yeah.